From far out to phantom tax, a boomer's guide to slang. On today's episode, we're going to help us all
Yeah, do it
understand
again. Do
the
it again.
ute of this world a little bit better, right? I'm Beth,
I'm Jennifer.
and this is Two in the Closet.
It is
Let's dive into some slang.
slang.
Okay.
Slang.
Do, do, do. We're
Hi,
back.
we're back. Welcome back. We haven't seen you in a while. We are going to be talking about slang. We're talking about far out to what is that? Phantom?
Phantom tax.
Phantom tax. I've never heard of it.
You're going to learn something new.
I know. I haven't heard of half of these words. And if that sounds like gibberish, well, you're not alone because half of this stuff I can't even pronounce.
So we're gonna break it down, give you some help on how to communicate with your children,
And your
or
even
maybe
your
even your grandkids.
or your
For
grandparents
us, it's probably grandkids,
or the
But
world
you,
these
you
days.
got a 14-year-old,
I
so
do. And the stuff that comes out of her mouth, we'll get into that.
okay.
But it's a different world now.
Okay.
Oh, my turn. Okay, so
Let's talk about slang from our generation.
yes, what would you say back in the day? What words did you use?
Well, first I want to preface this. I was born in 1960, so I was
Okay.
4 years old at the end of the boomer
Okay. So
generation.
you're like,
I was, I was 10 when Gen X started,
okay,
which you're Gen X, right?
right.
So I don't really remember a lot about this except in like reruns, if you know what those are. But so I didn't really have a lot of experience with a lot of these words in my youth, but definitely Gen X stuff. But that's my preface. My answer is
Yes.
groovy, bummer, which we still use. So it's
Yes, we
got
do.
longevity, it's got legs.
I like the word bummer.
Yeah.
I'm
And
bummed.
and a word that I have rediscovered, but back then it was a big one, solid.
Solid.
So, funny story, our friend Lisa and I were having a very in-depth, probably of a spiritual nature kind of
Right.
conversation on one of our travels. And it was just this really great conversation.
Panther.
Deep,
Mhm.
deep thoughts. And out of nowhere, she goes, "Can you do me a solid and hand me that?"
Just so cool.
I don't know what about her perfect timing
Yeah.
and delivery slayed me. Look to do some
Ah,
but it just tickled me pink. And it's like I love dropping. Can you do me a
do
solid?
me a solid.
When
I love
I
that.
don't overuse it, but it usually
It was
gets
a
a chuckle.
it was appropriate at the time.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you?
So I would say it was like fat.
With the pH?
Yeah, pH.
What does that mean?
I think it means if I don't use it now, only if
Does it mean cool or
fat, like I think so.
anybody?
Oh, that's fat. Like not that someone or something is fat.
No,
It's
it's a
just I think
pH.
like, wow, that's
Yeah, well,
cool.
'cause it's
I
not
think
like a
that's
whole clothing line or something. I don't know.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Also, I think it's take a chill pill.
Is that your generation?
I think so. Talk to the hand, whatever.
Oh God, I forgot about
Not.
that.
I used to say not all the time. Not, not.
I'm going, not
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
I remember that was kind of a big
yeah.
thing.
And is if, but I think that
As
maybe
if,
is,
yeah.
I don't know if that
You
was,
know what I had from your generation, because again, I feel like I'm on a cusp.
yeah, you're,
Wicked. And I think I know Wicked because of Saturday Night Live and it was Jimmy Fallon that used to do the guy from Boston. I can't remember, but it was him and Rachel Dratch, and usually the guest host, and they were like, "He's wicked smart."
yeah, yeah.
So I just love.
You did that excellent. I like
Oh,
that. I like
I
that.
think I think I could pull it off. Dude, which is a word
Dude,
that
I don't like it.
you know what I hate.
I don't,
I know this woman, a very professional in the public eye person who calls everybody
Oh,
dude,
okay.
man, woman,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. And she'll
Mm-mm.
be having a spiritual conversation or a
And then
coaching
she'll bring
conversation, and
out the
she'll go,
dude.
she'll say, and Jennifer, if you really want to build your business, we have some steps, it's going to cost this amount of money. Dude, you
Oh
need
no, that ruins.
it ruined everything.
Yep, that's it. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you can't be professional in a professional suit,
And
doing a
say, dude,
professional
I don't like
thing,
it.
and then at the end saying, dude.
Yeah,
That's
it just
like,
it
it's,
it it's like nails on a
I
chalkboard
don't
to me.
like it. So, what's a word from your youth that you thought sounded cool, but now you look back and you want to puke? You cringe. You don't like it.
Jive.
Jive.
Wow. Didn't expect to get that
Sorry.
response.
Jive.
That was demonic.
I know. I know.
Where did that
I
come
don't
from?
know.
Where did that come
Weird. I don't
from?
know.
Did you hear it?
It,
You heard it, right?
I sounded a
It
little weird.
sounded like
Deep. Weird.
demonic. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't know what.
Yeah, jive. It feels like Airplane, the movie Airplane.
Oh, when the woman is talking,
She's jive talking to the black guy.
yes, yes, yes.
I guess that's what I associate, really what I
The movie
associate it with,
Airplane.
and it wasn't, yeah. But anyway, what about you?
Um, I I had a hard time with this one. Um, I think talk to the hand really.
That you thought what we're asking if you thought it was cool, but cringe now.
No, actually, no. Forget that. I don't think any of them were cool. I think
Oh,
that's maybe what that was what we how we talked.
was
So
it peer pressure to talk like that?
no, but it was like it's like what the group, I was in a group of friends and we said the F word a lot. So, I mean, I did. I didn't really use a lot of slang, but I think when you ask even a youth today, oh my God, I am something old. Youth. Um,
Do it like my cousin Vinny. You're the Ute
the
today.
youth today.
Yeah, that's now you're just being funny, not old.
Right, that's true. Thank you. Thank you. Um, they'll say, "What are you talking about? Slang?" Like I think they just
They
don't.
don't think it's slang. Like
Right.
our
Yeah.
vernacular is that's exactly what it is
Right.
because a lot of the slang stuff means in reality something different than what they say it means.
Right. So like did it give you confidence in your youth or did it make you feel like something bigger when you use these words?
I think yeah, if you drop one of those slang terms it's really really cool and
Right.
in
Right.
at the moment and you use it properly
Right.
and somebody for me I think and for you too you're a performer and I like to make people laugh
Right.
so when I know that I've tickled somebody's funny bone it makes me feel good
Right.
right
Right.
so I think yeah if I were to drop a properly timed and used uh slang term and somebody that in my circles I respected showed some love in my direction, yeah, I'd feel really fucking
Right.
good about
Right.
it, you
Right.
know?
Okay. Okay.
I don't remember honestly. I God, such a straight upbringing. I don't remember ever
You're using
using
a lot of
in any sentences. Like I didn't like I heard them, I saw them on
right.
TV, all of that, but I don't think I was going over it and I'm like, I don't remember ever saying that.
We swore a lot. Me and my friends, we swore a lot.
You've mentioned
Yeah,
that.
sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
No soap in your mouth.
what would you love to bring back? Like what word would you love to bring back and
I
why would you
love this word, righteous.
it's a powerful word.
It's a powerful and it can be powerful in different ways,
Yeah,
right? It could be like that is so fucking good. That
right.
is
That is
righteous.
righteous.
You know?
Or that is a righteous person.
Yes. Or a righteous move. Like that was the right thing, that was
That's
a
a
thing.
powerful word.
And then it can be funny
I
because
like that.
I am a huge fan of the righteous gemstones. And when I hear the word righteous, my mind automatically goes to them and how ridiculous that family is. But so I think of it in a lot of different, and then it could be biblical
Right,
righteous.
right. Yes, that's true. There's a lot
So
of meanings behind that
yeah,
word.
but I do like the word.
I do too. I think it's when
I
you said it, there
when
was
you
a lot of
say it
power.
and you mean it,
Yeah, it's very
it moves.
powerful.
Yeah.
I would say fly. And because it means so many things, like,
Again, yeah.
do you want to fly the kite? Do you want to go fly on an airplane?
What is the slang meaning for fly for those who don't know?
That's a good question.
Including
Fly,
including
fly.
Jennifer.
No,
It means
fly means
like
fly means like that's fly.
it's cool.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
cool.
So, but I,
Or your outfit is like fire or something like
yeah,
that.
like fly, like it's very short. You could easily remember it, and I feel like it says a lot. Like you look fly tonight.
Yeah.
But end period.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be a whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Just drop the compliment and move along.
Fly, I like it.
Yeah. No,
Let's
I
go
get it.
fly a
I get
kite
it.
today.
Or there's that meaning. But that's not slang.
You're
That
right.
is an actual
Right, but I'm
verb.
saying, right. Yes.
Okay.
And do you use slang words today? Do you use the word slang today? Words, slang?
Slang. I use words. I use words. I do. I mean, I use it more as a comedic tool than anything else because I think it sounds weird, me trying to be cool.
What do you say a lot?
Let me think. Um, I was not prepared.
Well, I say,
What do I say? Tell me.
while you're thinking, I say I can't.
Oh, I say that.
I say I can't so many times, it's nauseating.
I say I cannot, which I think that's technically some generation.
Oh,
I cannot.
oh, I'm okay. That sounds like a different meaning than I can't. So I don't use I can't because I can't literally do something. I say I can't because either something is so cute or it's so exciting or there's just like I can't take it. Like it's just too cute.
It's
It's
too
too
cute. I
much.
can't stand it.
Yes,
I can't
that's how
stand
I
it.
usually
I
use
got
it.
you. I got you. Okay. I'm trying to find my list here again and see if anything triggers me.
But
Where's my generation?
it seems to be that the generation now uses slang words all the
Yes.
time.
Yeah, like it's a whole different language.
Yes, and it's um
I'm going to answer your question. Can I answer your
yes,
question?
yes, answer
You
my
asked
question.
me if I use any of the current
Hmm.
slang, right?
Hmm.
I'm just going down this little list. Shade, you know, very, very infrequently,
Okay.
but um, slay, but again, I use that in a
It's more of a joke.
comical
Okay.
way because nobody thinks I slay and
You don't slay.
I don't slay. Vibe, that's been around a long time.
It has.
So I don't think they can claim that.
Yeah, and I don't, I don't think the kids today use really I can't. Um, but like slay and bussin' and I don't use those words.
I don't either.
Um,
Really.
unless,
Yeah.
I'm making a joke of something, but I
Yeah.
don't usually I can't even pronounce them. I'm telling you, they're very, very hard
Yeah.
to
So I want to play a game.
okay. Ooh, I love games.
We're gonna play a game to see how much slang
Oh
you know.
God. I don't know any, but okay.
I know
I'm up for
that's why it's gonna be fun.
I'm up for the challenge.
We're gonna learn together. We're gonna have a teachable moment. All right. So I'm going to, you don't have this.
I don't have anything, right?
No.
Okay.
Because I didn't want you to
Got it. Okay.
have the answer. You can't
Okay.
prepare.
Right.
Wouldn't be accurate. It wouldn't be authentic.
It wouldn't be fun.
Wouldn't be
God
true.
damn it.
Okay. So I'm going
Sorry,
I'm going to give you a slang
Okay.
from a generation,
Okay.
and I want you to tell me what generation, and what it means.
Okay.
All right. Delulu.
Delulu.
Delulu. I feel like that.
Um, I think it means you're crazy or a
Yes.
crazy idea.
A playful contraction of delusional. For instance, believing a celebrity is secretly in love with you might earn you the label Delulu. Are you telling me that John Hamm is not hot for this? Damn it.
Right?
I'm Delulu. Okay.
He's bussin'.
What generation did that come from?
I would say
What
the
generation?
current
Okay.
generation.
All right. 1 point, Jennifer. Turn on. Generation and meaning.
Turn on.
Hmm.
Um, I would say it means like bring up the energy. Bring on like show it off. Okay, I don't know.
It's from my boomer era. Uh, to start using drugs or to get excited about something. I'm so turned on.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, that. Yeah.
I know that.
Let them cook.
Let them cook. Oh my God. Let it be. Ignore it.
Yeah, maybe. A phrase meaning to allow someone to continue their course of action or
Okay.
speech, especially if it's believed that they will succeed or make a significant point.
Okay.
It's akin to saying, give them space to work their magic,
Okay.
which is a lot for an alpha generation, alpha, or
Yeah.
whatever they are.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
whole lot of meaning.
yes.
Okay.
That's
We're
so I
back.
have 1 point.
You 1.5.
Okay.
We each have, well, no, I haven't got, you didn't get any wrong. Oh, yeah, you did get one wrong.
Yeah.
We each have 1.5.
Okay.
Scorekeeper, please. Booyah!
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 Booyah! I would say that means
It's from your generation. I'm going to give you a clue.
like perfect on the dot, spot on type thing. On point.
An exclamation of excitement or
Oh,
triumph.
okay. So got that wrong.
All right. That's okay. No, you don't get to ring the bell. Um, no cap.
No cap. I think it's this generation.
Hmm.
And you have no swag, no coolness about you.
Eh.
Okay.
No lie or for real.
Oh my God.
Couldn't you just say no lie?
Right? It's too much.
I mean, cap and lie are both 3-letter words.
It's too
So why change lie to cap?
it's too much. It's too much.
Are you really struggling with your identity that much?
It's too
I
much.
don't know who they are.
It's too much.
Okay. Ghosting.
Okay, that is this generation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not last generation. The 80s, 90s?
80s. Yeah,
80s?
80s, 90s, millennials.
Ghosted means ignore.
Hmm.
He ghosted me.
Yeah.
Didn't fucking call me.
Yay! All right, let me find a good one. Oh look. Guyot.
Oh my God, my daughter says that, I think. What is it? Guyot?
Gyatt. Guyot? Guyot? Guyot?
Fuck.
Get
Is it mean like go get on the horse?
No.
No, I know
An
it doesn't mean that.
exclamation of admiration often used to express that someone finds another person attractive. It's
Oh my
akin
God.
it's akin to saying wow.
Okay.
But I have also heard that it means butt, like a good butt.
Yes.
In my
Yes, yes, yes.
in my
I've heard,
TikTok
yes.
research, I saw some kids saying that
Yes.
that's what it
I've
meant.
heard that.
Okay.
But also I have to say it's too complicated now.
I know it's
when it was back in the day, like totally, or whatever. That's like easy.
yeah.
Like it's not.
Okay.
These are like,
I'm not done with you.
oh
I'm not
wow,
done with you
these
yet.
are just too much.
This will get you. Skibbity toilet.
Okay, that's just fucking stupid. Skippity toilet,
Skibbity.
skibbity toilet.
Skibbity toilet.
Um, I'm gonna guess that it's this generation.
Oh, absolutely.
Even maybe in the future. Um, but I'm trying to think. I'm gonna just guess because
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. Um, but like, yeah, I don't know.
Originating from a surreal YouTube series, this term has become a nonsensical catchphrase among Gen Z and Gen Alpha. Its exact meaning is elusive, often used playfully without a specific definition.
Okay, seriously, I love that word. Seriously, too. He's very busy. That triggers me. I swear. I don't. It's too much already.
Okay, phantom tax, because you said you didn't know what that was at
Yeah.
the beginning. Okay.
Is that mean? Let me guess. It's this generation,
Mhm.
and is it kind of meaning like you go someone?
No.
Okay,
It refers to the act of taking a portion. Again, we don't ring the bell for wrong
I know.
answers. It refers to the act of taking a portion of a friend's food without explicit permission, akin to an informal tax. It originated from streamer Phantom's habit of
Oh
sampling
my
his
God.
friends' snacks during live streams.
Okay,
Wow.
you know what?
Who needs a word for
You
that?
take, hey, could I take a piece of your food or could I try that? Yes, you can. That's
You
fucking easy.
don't
Why do you need a
Do
fancy
I
word?
need to pay a phantom tax? Can I pay you yeah.
No. Can I
Kids,
just take a bite?
you're making it so much harder that life is hard enough
I know,
without
don't make it
this. You know,
harder.
you do you. Rizz,
Rizz? Ugh.
Rizz. Not,
I don't like
not
this
what you
word.
think, not what you, not jizz.
Oh yeah, jizz, Riz. When I hear that, I think of that. I hate that
It's
word.
a gross word.
I
It's so
hate
gross.
it. I hate it. I hate it. You
Okay.
never use that in
All
front of
right.
me.
So this is short for charisma. This is a good word.
Riz?
Riz.
Okay.
You've got Riz. You've got a lot
Yeah,
of
I got
Riz.
pizzazz.
Yeah. It denotes someone's ability to attract or charm others,
Okay.
particularly in a romantic context. If someone has rizz, they're considered smooth or persuasive in their flirting.
Okay. I like that.
I like that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
So that was, did you learn
Interesting.
anything?
Well, I learned what a lot of words meant because apparently I didn't know a lot of things. Did you know did you know a lot
I
of those
didn't.
words?
I did my recon. I watched a lot of videos and I did my research because I know that mm, it's too much to keep up with, you know? Um, back in the day, I love how you say that. You know, I used
Back
to
in the day.
my
I like that.
one
Back
of
in
my other
the day.
friends and I used to say we always say back in the day, which happened to be a Tuesday.
I know, right?
I,
It's
I think it's
very,
from some stand-up
yeah,
somewhere.
it's very like,
Yeah.
instead of saying yesterday, say back in the day.
Yeah, which was a Tuesday. Um, our my generation's slang against this generation's slang. Hmm. I think skibbity toilet. I don't even
That's a
know.
skip.
I don't know what I would compare in boomer slang that comes anywhere close to that nonsense. Um, my what would be Riz? A cool cat. Okay, a cool
Cool
cat
cat.
would
I
be
like that.
Riz.
Cool cat.
Yeah.
I've used
Um,
cool cat a few times.
I do it in a again in a joking like I wouldn't say Oh, you should meet my friend Jason. He's a cool cat. I would never say that. I would say you should meet my friend Jason. He's really cool.
Right, right. I would too.
Um, oh God.
What about
Slay.
extra or
But
uh
what does that correspond to in today's is the question. So what words from your generation would be the equivalent of this?
drama queen?
Is that your generation? So what would it be in this generation slang? That's what I'm asking.
Over the top?
They don't have an over the top.
No, what it means. I'm saying extra if you're being extra.
You're not understanding the
No.
question. Like I said, rizz
Mhm.
in this generation slang would could be the equivalent of
I see
cool
what you're saying.
cat.
Got it. Okay.
So
Okay.
one from each generation that mean
Okay.
the same
Okay.
thing.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Um, I would say, let's see here.
I'm just reading through them to see if I can find anybody else to flex. Flex. It's kind of hard. Like they don't have a slang word for police officers. We had fuzz. We relax or calm down, chill. Is there anything? Is there anything in this generation for chill? Or can we put it into the skippity toilet
I think
category?
put that in the or see, that's what I'm saying. There's so many.
Yeah,
It's really hard to remember.
yeah, I get it. I get it. Um, I want to take a little bit of a detour when we're talking about slang. There's another kind of slang, and if
Ooh,
you're a fan of Wicked, you already know where I'm going with this. You have not seen
I
Wicked
have not
yet,
seen it yet.
and you owe it to yourself to do that because it is just beautiful. Um, but in Wicked, they make up words. You know, it's like they're doing their dialogue, and all of a sudden they
They
say a
say
word, you're like, oh, they said it wrong. And then you realize they're
it's
changing the language. So, and it's really cute how they do it.
I love that.
Yeah. Swankified, upgraded to fabulous,
I love that.
braverism, extreme bravery, of course. I love this one. Gratitude,
Gratitude. I like
which
that one.
which is her word for generosity.
I think what's the other I think I like that one.
Wonderosity,
Yeah, yeah.
gloriosity, scandalicious, be be it butastic, sassitude. Yeah, I love all those.
What's that
Twinkle catastrophe,
twinkle catastrophe? I like
a
that.
sparkling disaster.
I
Wow.
think I might use that.
I think I felt like a sparkling
I think
disaster
I'm going
once
to
or
use that from
twice.
now on.
Okay. So, um, parents, grandparents,
Yes.
would you like to embarrass your children and grandchildren
Yes.
in front of
You
people?
could say, "Hey, your haircut looks bussin'." Um,
Or this casserole is giving Midwestern slay, don't you think?
oh my God. Or
Oh my God. I told my boss I needed a mental health day because I was in my flop era.
oh my God. Or this would be for me and you. I walk 5 miles in my orthopedic shoes. That's based. These are like crazy.
I was low key vibing to the Carpenters
Oh
yesterday.
my God. This one, grandma's funeral was a whole vibe. I mean,
Don't
that's
worry, I'm not mad, just big mad.
That's funny. That is a funny one.
I might not be a snack anymore, but I'm still the whole charcuterie board.
Oh God,
Oh,
that's a lot. Um, oh my God. Oh my God, which I say a lot
a lot.
and text a lot. This Costco haul is such a core memory. Seriously?
Poor memory. Yeah. I mean, I use that, but I used that before this generation because
I
have poor
Yeah,
memory.
those are very funny. So if you want to say to a grandparent or a parent or your kid, maybe put a word in or two of a slang, and maybe they'll like you a little better. I tried it, doesn't work with my child, but maybe you'll have better luck.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you guys were supposed to have a conversation
Well,
about
yes,
this and
yes.
it
So
didn't go well.
no, so I asked my daughter, and she's like, we don't use those. We don't use those. We don't use those. We don't use those. Well,
What do you use?
you do some of them, not all of them, but I didn't get far because I think kids, and even probably back in our day, we didn't think it was a slang. We didn't think it was like a
Right.
big deal.
Yeah.
It's, bro, bro, bro,
Yeah.
bro. I do not
It's
like that.
probably a lot of mom, stop it.
I do not like bro, bro,
I don't,
bro.
I don't like-
And I don't like to be
no way,
called
dude.
bro
No way,
by my
dude.
child.
No.
I'm
Oh God,
mother,
no.
mother, mama,
Yeah.
mom, bro, bro, bro.
So, what was your favorite slang that you learned today?
I think I'm gonna go with twinkle disaster.
Is that what it was? Is that what it was?
Maybe
Oh,
not.
wait.
Maybe not.
Twinkle-tastrophe.
Catastrophe. Yeah,
I
twinkle
do
catastrophe.
love that.
Yes, and
I love
I
that.
think I liked. You said one that you wanted to bring back. I like that.
Righteous.
I like that.
Righteous.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That sit well with me. Maybe it's the way you said it.
Because I meant it.
And extra, extra. I like kind of
Extra.
like extra.
Yeah. I still kind of use that.
And do a
Yeah.
solid. I'm gonna start
Do me,
using that.
I do look.
Will
You know,
you
that's
will you do me a solid and
I will do you a solid.
okay. What about you? What's your favorite?
I I'm gonna give it to Skibbity Toilet
Yes.
just because it's
I
so
like that one. I
fucking
just couldn't remember
stupid.
how to say it.
I like saying it. Once you get it, there was this comedian that used to talk about Skippity Paps. He's a black guy, and he would refer to I don't even Skippity Paps. I don't even really know what it was, but so when I hear Skibbity, I think of him when
Right.
my brain associates that, and then it makes me smile because whatever he was talking about was always really
Right.
funny.
I like
So
that.
I do like Skibbity Toilet, but if I ever catch any Ute around me using that,
Right.
I will do what my mother used to do and pull your ear. No, I won't.
Or
I won't touch you.
or I don't like period. I don't
Yeah.
period. I
All
don't
right.
like that one
Well,
either.
okay. Well, we learned a lot of what we like and what we don't
Yeah,
like. I hope you guys learned something.
exactly.
We have, hang on, for our subscribers, we actually have a guide called what did my teen just say? What did my teen just say? And it's your
If
own
you
personal guide
right.
to slang along with some funny retorts on how you can
Retorts.
retorts. I know that's an old
Interesting. I like
word.
that. Retorts.
Yes.
Is that from your day?
I think it was from the Victorian era.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I like throwing it in every now and again.
Retorts.
But
Cool.
some quick little comebacks using their slang against them, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I like it.
As parents and grandparents, our job is to embarrass and humiliate at every turn,
Yes.
especially in your adolescent years when you're very, very sensitive.
Exactly. And it's also very helpful because as a parent, I have no idea really
Well,
what
now
any
you're
of
going to
those.
know. You're going to have a little book to go
I know,
to a
I'm
little.
very excited. Well, we
So email us at 2, the number 2 in the closet at gmail.com. And we will send you, once you're subscribed, we will send you a copy.
Yes.
Yes. And until next time, I am Beth.
And I'm Jennifer.
And we are 2 in the closet.
Yes, we are.
Adios, amigos.
Bye. See you later.
Bye.